dedication, boys. What is good, boys? We are back on the charts. Gonna go over today's price action, today's trade. We schmacked a little 2R long on NQ. Very, very nice. Sized appropriately. So, what do we get? Decent winning day. $1,200. Back to only being 1,000 away from getting my first XFA. Very excited, but you know what I mean? I've been watching a lot of psychology videos and reading this book on Jesse Livermore, and I realized the way you think about like the market and the way you go into each trading session is very, very important on the quality of setups you take. Like if you go into the market like telling yourself, today I will make this much, or today I will pass this account, today I will do this, you're gonna fucking force shit and you will see shit that's not there, bro. Trust me. But you have to know your system, know your entry model, and just have the faith that the market will provide you with the opportunity and you are not in control of when that opportunity presents itself. You know what I mean? It's like you have to submit to the market and treat it as if it's like anything out of your control, like the weather, you know what I mean? Like you can't control the days it rains or when it's sunny out. You just have to deal with it and adapt, you know what I mean, and work from it from there. But that's what I've been how I've been thinking about it, and it's so far first day pretty well. But let's go over today's bias. Pretty easy shit, not gonna lie. We've been on a huge sell-off, humongous sell-off. I see price take this key 4-hour level right here. So boom, what do? I take note of that. Major liquidity taken. Yes. Similar situation as you see here. Major liquidity. So I scale down. So on the 4-hour, I know we took out some major lows. What do I see? I see very choppy price action with no imbalance or nothing. That's what I see on the hourly. Nothing really more to see on the hourly. On the 15-minute, what do I see? I see equal highs here, equal highs here, which acts as what, guys? Very, very easy low resistance liquidity. So those are potential targets. And I kind of played myself because I could have fucking easily passed the account if I held, right? But it's not the name of the game for me. I'm fine with taking my 2R position, you know what I mean, taking my trade here. But once I'm trading more with bigger size, I'd be fine with letting some runners, go on, take out all my actual targets. But yeah, so these were my targets for the day. And the reason why I was bullish, again, we just swept a very, very, very key point of liquidity, an old sell side low, very, very significant swing low. Usually when we take some sort of higher low, we get a reaction. That's just, you can go into any chart and see that's just how price moves. You're not doing anything crazy there. And then after we see a sweep on the 4-hour, 1 hour, 15-minute, whatever, we need to see some sort of confirmation. Now, my confirmation was this 5-minute change in state delivery right here. So this green candle caused this low to be made, and then we see a break of structure or change in state, forming a very, very obvious, impulsive fair value gap, which I was gonna wait for to use as my entry, and I wanted to see this 5-minute / 15-minute get inversed, which it pretty much does with this candle, right? But that wasn't really I wasn't really concerned with that, because if I have a bullish bias and we break structure on the 5-minute, and especially forming an imbalance, I knew that price was going to respect this imbalance if price actually was bullish. So I scaled down even further. I wait I simply wait for price to break structure with a big juicy green candle. We wait. I'm like in the car at this point. I have my laptop because, like I said, like you don't know when the market's gonna give you some beautiful setup like this. So I try to be on the charts at all times from 9:30 to 11. I do not want to miss anything. But what do we see? Price come down. Boom, 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 boom. We break structure here on the 1 minute. Enter off the candle closure. And we smacked her. We smacked her good, boys. Boom. 8 micros. Took off 8 right here. And you look at how close I got to my TP this many times. It took a while. I was in this trade for a hot minute. From 10:30 all the way to 11. 30 minutes. A little longer than I would have liked. But, dude, if I made $1,200 with 80 pips, I could have made... Let's see, what is this high? This this would be like 4K. I would have passed the account. If I held all the way up here, 300 pips, 7R almost, that would have been a fucking... I risked 700 USD, 7R, holy mackerel, almost 5 bands I could have made. But that's not important, boys. Really, really focus on just being right and taking your take profits. You're not a hero. Moves like this are not gonna happen every day, even though sometimes they do. Don't get FOMO. Don't compare yourself to other guys who maybe smacked a fucking 10-hour trade, but that's not how I trade. Especially for passing the combines, I just want to get in and get out quick. 1 to 2R, big size, get fully out. Once I'm trading with a lot of money on funded or on a live account, I would definitely be interested in taking half position off at, like, say this high, and then leaving the other half as runners, moving stop to break even. But for right now, there's no point in me taking partials and letting runners go, even though today would have worked out. But what I've noticed is I would take this half off here, so that would be 600, and then I get stopped out, dude. And I'm like, dude, why? I predicted the move. Like, let me milk it for as much as I can. But days like this are the kind of days that make up for those losses. When you take fully off your initial TP, only having 1 TP. These are the kind of days where you're fucking milking this shit. But yeah, let's do some analysis and see what's happening for tomorrow. So, very obviously, we can take this off. We see price break structure on the hourly, I'm assuming, yep, and the 15-minute. Everything's bullish, basically, except the 4-hour and daily. So, what does that mean? I'm going to draw my fib from here to here. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm just going to basically say and make this idea in my head that price is retracing into this premium. Is that a safe bet to make? I think so. This fair value gap looks like a pretty good target. So let's draw my rectangle tool. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's my target. So depending on where we are tomorrow morning, if we're in this rectangle, if we're in this fair value gap imbalance, look to go short again. But again, it all depends on this 15 and 5-minute candle. If the 15 isn't telling me bullish or isn't telling me bearish out of here, I'm not taking shorts, especially with the 5-minute as well. The 5-minute and the 15-minute are key to having an actual decent win rate. But yeah, I did really well today. This is the only trade for me today. A lot of people were taking inverses right at the beginning of market open, right here. But, like, dude, I'm not going to take a random inverse. Like, it's too low probability. Even though we swept such a high significance low, I don't think that's a high probability model. Just taking a 1 minute inverse off of some sort of sweep. You need more conviction, more of like a bias in terms of direction. But yeah, I'm assuming price is gonna go for this equilibrium level slash imbalance. There's probably some big daily gaps here. Yeah. There's that gap there. Boom. 4 hour gap. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, price has been really, really bullish. I mean bearish, what am I saying? So I'm not sure like is it safe to say price is coming for all of these lows? I don't know. It looks like this is a very, very clean liquidity sweep, and we actually might be coming in to take out this high. Because this was a very, very clean, that's a very, very, very reversal-esque candle right here. Like, I wouldn't be too confident in really selling after a candle like that. I'd be more interested in buying. But we have to just see how price reacts off of these levels on the higher time frame. You know, it's not my job to be a fucking fortune teller. I just see what the market gives me, see what opportunities are there, and boom, execute. But yeah, I gotta head to jiu-jitsu now, so that'll do it for this video. Send out some prayers, send out some good luck for me to actually pass this account soon, so I can finally start making some money, because your boy is getting down to his last couple bits of money in his accounts. His funds are depleting quickly. So yeah, it'd be nice to finally get a payout and prove to myself that this shit is possible. And I think I have the right tools. It's just I'm getting in my own way. But yeah, once I pass this account, I'm gonna really step on the gas and buy sets of funded. So I'm not just gonna trade one combine at a time. I'm gonna trade a set of 4 past those, hopefully. So a set of 4 costs 200 USD, but the first payout would be, so it's half. So it's $200 winning days, right? You need 5 of them, and you get half. So it's 1,000. So 500 times 4, that's 2 grand. So you spend $200 to make 2 grand. The ROI is fucking ridiculous. So you just can't blow. What is it? You have 10 tries basically to get that payout with those sets of accounts, and you're profitable. So you could blow 1 grand in combines, but that first payout you make, you win it all back and then some. So it's not, people treat these fucking fundeds like they're real accounts, and it's so stupid, dude. Like, you're gonna lose the account. The rules are not made for you. This is not like a real business where you're trading their live funds, and they're executing your trades for them. This is all demo simulated shit, and they're just making money off you losing. So, like, try to milk it for what it is. Treat it like a business. Yeah, that'll do it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys had a good trading day. Sleep tight. Yeah, do some exercise. Eat some healthy food. Spend some time with people you enjoy. There you go. That's what life's about right there. Simple shit. Alright.